Welcome to Secrets from the Saddle podcast. I'm Sylvie D'Aoust, your host, fellow cyclist, bike club founder, cycling coach, bike race junkie, just truly super passionate about cycling. My journey with cycling started 20 years ago when I opened a spin studio, started a women's race team, and founded a women's only cycling club called Cycle Fit Chicks. I'm super thrilled to reveal all aspects that make the world of cycling operate. I'm so excited to be able to bring you interesting people from around the world, pro cyclists, recreational cyclists, coaches, event organizers, bike shop owners, everything and everyone you need to know or ever wondered about when it comes to cycling. I know you'll enjoy this episode.
Hey everyone, happy Saturday afternoon. I have something so very special for you guys today, and it's in conjunction with this MS Health and Fitness Challenge that I'm part of. And just recently I have pledged that I'm going to give over 50% of my winnings to local charities, and one of them being the Canadian Cycling Next Gen Parathlete. And that's why I'm sitting here with Thuy. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our relationship and how we got to know each other. She's going to tell you a little bit about her background and how her injury came about and how she became a passionate cyclist. And then we're going to come back later on at a later date for a much longer chat, because both of us, she just cycled up to Chelsea here. She needs to get back to town. I have friends coming over for supper. So we're just going to be doing this super quick, but I just wanted to get in here and share with you what the passion of cycling can really do for someone. And so a little bit about Thuy. And I met her in 2014. So she reached out to me and asked me if she was able to join my women's cycling club. And she told me about her situation, that she was on a trike, and I was like, sure, if you could keep up, like, if you want to, I have no problem having somebody come out who's asking, right? And so she came out, and that year we had time trials, and she came out for all of them. Okay, I'm just gonna pan over to her bike over there, and there's Thuy. And so she came out for all of them. She had, you didn't have to, but she figured out how to get there. Yeah. She would either cycle there and do the time trial, or she would get a ride from someone, but she was always there. But the thing that that really got me, and one of the things that I really remember Thuy was just her passion about cycling and just about life in general. And so that year she was so involved. You did like tons of rides on the weekends and with the ladies, and she had an amazing time. And then so the year after, she didn't join, and then I got this message from a friend who said that, she had a GoFund thing. GoFund page, because somebody stole her bike. And I was like, I know, and you're going to hear Thuy's story, that bike meant so much to her. And the thing is that they were trying to raise money. They need about $4,000 because these bikes are not cheap. And they had about half. And just because of, everything that you brought to the club, and just her love for the cycling world, and for, just giving everybody, just being so positive, I was like, well, we need to help her. We need to take some of our extra club money and just top it up. And so that's what we did. And then I found the bike for her in Montreal. Oh my God, yeah. And I went down and spec'd it out for her. But the thing is that she's got some really specific stuff she needs for her bike. And you're going to hear a little bit about her story in a second. And then I brought her down to get fitted for the bike. And then I brought it back. Yeah, so it had to get fitted. And then I went back and I brought it back from Montreal. And she's been riding it ever since. And it was like last year when somebody stole it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, somebody stole it. I'm like, no, we can't be doing that again. But the thing is that it is so specifically made for her.
Yeah.
This poor dude couldn't even drive it. And it went viral. And then it showed up at the police station, right?
Yeah.
So, because wait till she tells you. So this is Thuy. She's going to give you a bit of a, like I said, we're going to come back and do a really deep dive. But I just wanted to come here quickly. So if if you haven't voted for me, go to the link above and place your vote. And I need votes every 24 hours. So put a timer on. Or if you're really good, just watch for the reminders here. But my money, part of it is going to go towards the Canadian Cycling Para Next Gen Athletes, and for which she has just been asked to join. So it brings me even more pleasure and passion that now the money that I'm going to donate when I win, so I got to win, is going to go towards helping her and other really amazing athletes, for which one of them might be my daughter. And that, you don't want me to cry. I'll cry. Okay, so let's get to Thuy. She's going to tell you a little bit about her story and how special her bike is. Here she is.
So, hi. So when I was 15, I had a stroke. So it was a hemorrhagic stroke, which is basically a bleed instead of the clot. So younger people typically have that. And then because I had paralysis, and then speech as well, and then other things. I couldn't really do anything active. And so when I think it was the hospital, they introduced this, and then I was like, okay, I can do something activity, which is really important. And then it wasn't right away competitive. It was slowly. It was even going to the grocery market, it was really, really a long extended period. But now, I mean, today I rode 120 kilometers.
Oh my gosh, she's not even finished yet. And I think you were working.
Yeah.
You were working, delivering coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, delivering coffee by bike all year round, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's when I met her.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this woman? Who's this woman? Who's this amazing, strong woman?
Yeah, and then I would have just the it's sort of the endorphin. I loved it completely. And before my accident, I wasn't active at all. I would go a block, and then I would be so exhausted. So it wasn't my thing, but it was the sport. It just amazing, mental health and just you.
Can you talk a little bit more about mental health? I know we're gonna dive into this later, but I think mental health is a big thing about when it comes from injury. It's, you used to be someone, you got injured, and then what do you do? So just to talk a little bit about that, but because we can go deep on this,
which hopefully we will.
Yeah, we will, but we just don't have much time right now. So I want you guys to get excited about when we're gonna sit together and go right into all the stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, how about you just talk about the time when you got your bike stolen and you didn't have anything to ride on. Okay, how did you feel?
Oh my God.
Because that took a while to get the bike.
Yeah.
Get the bike and everything.
Yeah, well, me, I realized because I have depression. Mm-hmm. So it was my bike was stability. That was key. So when I didn't have my bike, it was just I had a low. And just I think mental health, it's important to have like an activity in yourself. That's like key, and then social and other aspects. But it's stability, and then it's my baby. Like
it's your baby.
When somebody, like, I have a noodle, and if somebody touches it, I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, is that like the space around you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so us cyclists are always talking about, space. So like she's got her little orange noodle there. So if you come into her space, that's it. Like, who are you? So what do? Do you give him like?
I basically I'm
like looking at you.
Yeah, just like very intently, like.
But if you look at that, it's like if they hit that, they're really close to your front wheels.
Yeah, exactly, and it's not that much.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't realize how what did it called?
The
width is so big. So yeah. Safety first.
For sure. I like that idea, actually. And she's been lucky. So she didn't come up here by herself. She's got a retired friend who can ride with her all the time.
Yeah.
So
24/7.
He's actually over there having a nap. She's like made him so tired. I can't believe I haven't even ridden 120K yet this year.
Yeah, we're gonna see if next year it'll be 180 kilometers. So it'll be what are they called?
Kingsmere. You're gonna go up to Champlain.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you better start doing hill repeats, my girl.
Hill
repeats.
I know. I'm like, I still, when I go up to Gatineau, it's like 12 kilometers, but I do it.
12? 12K an hour?
Oh,
like 12 kilometers an hour up, like say, like Pink's coming over here.
Yeah.
That is good.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I just bike for fun. So right now it's like
I'll log mine because 12K is probably mid-range for me depending on how I feel. So it makes you should feel good about that.
Okay.
Not that I'm like a pro or anything, but when I've raced, 19 to 21 is like the speed here.
Okay.
Like racing. So there you have to work up to that. You got to work up to that.
Okay.
Faster legs. Yeah. So thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. So like I said, we're going to find a time where we can sit down and really dive deep into like Thuy's whole story. So thanks a lot, girl. Oh my gosh. And we'll see you guys later on. Maybe not this week with Thuy, but we're definitely going to be talking with her later and talk a little bit deeper. Take care. Bye. If you have questions or anything, please put in the comments and we'll answer them, and we'll let you know when the next one's going to be. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much for spending this time with me on the Secrets from the Saddle podcast, learning more about exciting people, places, and things that make cycling such an exciting sport. I am so glad you stopped by today. Please leave me a review if you feel so moved to do so. I would love to hear your feedback. And if you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would enjoy it, I would be forever grateful. Also, if you could please leave me a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving me an honest thought and an honest comment, telling me what you think, and most importantly, tell me what you'd like to hear more of. It would really help me to bring more great, inspiring cycling stories to you. Until then, have an amazing day, make sure you ride your bike, and don't forget to visit my YouTube channel if you'd like to see the full version of this podcast live.